Hi, I'm a modern military mother, Clare Macnaughton, also known as Macnaughty, modern military mother. You can find me on Twitter at a mod military. Oh, can't do this. Mod military mum, and you find my blog at modernmilitaryMother.com. And I've got a Facebook page as a modern military mother. I've got a Facebook page as Macnaughty, and I've got a writing page at Clare Macnaughton. Okay, so I am here today to talk to you about hidden vegetables. Now, come on, settle in, settle in. My 12-year-old son has always been a fussy eater. From the day that he was born, he was trouble, and the early years of his life was basically brought up on a milk-based diet. Until I managed to get some semblance of food into him. And he's always been very fussy, to the point where actually I made a concerted effort that food was not going to be a battle that I went into with him. So basically I lied to him. I told him that everything was chicken and broccoli because he liked chicken and broccoli. He'd eat chicken and broccoli. So I would hand him his supper and he would say, "What's that, Mummy?" And I'd say, "It's chicken and broccoli, it's chicken and broccoli." And basically, this happened from the age of, let's say 2 until 6, when he was at school. And I picked up one of his mates from school one day, and I said, "What did you have for lunch?" And obviously he said chicken and broccoli, because he has that for lunch every day, because he thinks everything was chicken and broccoli. And his friend said, "No, we didn't, we had mince." And then I had to fess up and say, "Okay, but, darling, Mummy may have been telling you a few fibs in order to get you to eat your supper." And I do give my children vegetables all of the time, and I do tend to zizz them a little bit if I think that they're not going to eat them. So my children don't think they like tomatoes, and yet they tend to eat tomatoes in a lot of food that they don't know that they're getting, because I zizz it so that the tomato is smooth. They don't like lumpy food. And another thing I do is, they will eat broccoli, so I'm very fortunate in that they will actually eat quite a lot of vegetables, and I just keep giving them and giving them and giving them again and again and again and again and again, and eventually they do eat them. They will also eat cabbage and carrots and peas and sweet corn. I can't get them to eat rarer vegetables like aubergines and peppers. But if I am going to do something that's pepper based, I will zizz it. So I will tend to, one of the things I've done when I'm making a spag bol is I tend to put the garlic, the tomatoes into the zizzer and the onions, and zizz it all into a paste, and then fry the mince. I do it with bacon and mince. So I fry the mince and bacon off, and also I put in a little bit of Worcester sauce and barbecue sauce. And it's a sort of a bacony spag bol. So all the vegetables are in there, but they don't know that they're getting it. So we do with gravy as well. We quite often will make a very vegetable-based gravy and zizz that up so that they're getting all the ingredients, but they can't identify the vegetable individually in the different food. But I always make sure that they have some form of vegetable with their evening eating experience. So either cucumber, carrot, sweet corn, peas, broccoli, cauliflower. My kids will eat cauliflower cheese, and that's a favourite, cauliflower cheese with bacon and a slice of bread and butter. Even if I'm doing them a fish finger sandwich is often accompanied by some broccoli. I thinly shred cabbage and put butter on it, and they will eat that. But I think it's mainly that I've just consistently given them vegetables and expect them to eat at least 1 or 2 mouthfuls, and eventually they just eat that. They'll eat green beans as well. But things that like tomatoes and peppers and courgette, I have to hide those by zizzing. So one of the main things that we do, though, is we don't discuss food. So we don't talk about what's in a dish. So we don't identify the different food groups because I think it's important that they just eat it, and that food doesn't become an issue, and it's really not a point of negotiation for them. So I hope that's useful. I've got some great recipes over on my Macnaughton Facebook page. I often Instagram my dinner, which I know is very annoying, but you know, I can't help it. I love food and I love getting my kids to eat new things without them realising it. So hopefully this has been useful. Catch up with you soon. Thanks, bye.